I couldn't sleep.
In the past, the black community has been promised everything from the Democrats, by the Democrats, and they've gotten nothing.
I just found out blexit, or the Black and Latino exit from the Democratic Party, was having their second rally. And I had to cover it. I pitched the story to a network interested in working with me, and now I was supposed to wait. And sleep.
I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I need to do this story. I just really care about the whole country, and I really feel like the only way I think for our country to get to a better place is to tell stories and to amplify everyone's voice and not leave anyone out. And I mean, I pitched the story, and I'm so sick of the amount of rejection. My friend Alianka, she did this thing.
So anyone who's looking to reject me, let's go.
So I was to myself, oh, if you're looking to reject me, let's go. And I've gotten so much. I'm literally delirious, but I got so much rejection. And I've just gotten rejected after rejection after rejection. I just want something to work out. And I really just want to tell this story. And, if they don't say that I can do it, if they don't email me back at some point today, I'm going to do this story on my own. I'm so tired. Good night.
If you know me, you know I have to try. So that much, I'll tell you, I tried. But how much I had to try, and all the rejection that literally came up on this trip that I was trying to use to beat rejection is all the reason this story is worth telling.
Okay, so since they still haven't gotten back, I'm at this point just gonna try to do it on my own. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm waiting for the bus to go to therapy, and I'm gonna write an email to blexit, the people there, and see if I can just make sure that I can get an interview request, get through with press credentialed. If that works, then we're all good. We'll see what happens. We're gonna do this on my IGTV show, This News. It's gonna be lit. I hope. I really, really hope. Because I don't wanna...
Blexit didn't get back, but I thought it'd be good to start booking flights anyway. As payment for work I've done with JetBlue, I have travel certs I can use, which allow me to essentially fly for free with them.
Hi, I'm calling to redeem a travel cert from Newark to Richmond, Virginia. The 3rd tomorrow, and returning on the 4th.
So I don't have anything tomorrow going out of Newark to get you to Richmond. There's no availability for certificates. I'm so sorry.
Aw, okay.
Because of a winter storm, travel certs were blocked through Boston, which was the airport I needed to connect through to make it to Richmond.
I'm Instagram DMing a flight attendant, Joshua. I love you. You are literally saving me. The only thing I can do is fly standby.
Meaning you'll pay a discounted rate, go to the airport, but you're not confirmed a seat on a plane.
And pray to God that I make it through Boston. Pay a little bit more money for it. Right now, there are 40 seats leaving Newark. I'll be fine. Getting through Boston is the problem. There are only 9 seats. If I don't get one of those 9 seats, I'm stuck in Boston for days, possibly. Okay, so I'm just waking up. It is 9:10. I guess I'm going to the airport for my 5 a.m. flight. I'm gonna quickly do a load of laundry because I really want to wear these specific pants and shirt that are dirty. I'm checking the standby list right now to see how bad it got. But it looks like I'm still at the top. All I need is 1 seat.
We said this earlier, but there could be 100 people or 1,000 people in the room, and 9,000 or 999 don't believe in you, and one does, and I would not be here without you.
I have to pack, so let's do that. My clothes are still soaking wet. When I came to the laundromat, essentially they were ready to lock it. They lock it every night, and so I had only washed them. Hopefully in 50 minutes they'll be dry. Okay, you've got to come with me. Let's go. Thank you. Okay, so I'm in the airport now. It is 3:05 a.m. Security doesn't open until 3:40, so I guess that means I just have to sit here and stare at this Dunkin' Donuts because there's literally nothing else to do. Okay, so I just made it through security. Let's head to the gate now. My favorite place in the world. We're about to go.
There's some snow, but
yeah. Won't be devastating. Yeah.
Never inflate the vest inside the aircraft. This Embraer 190 has 6 emergency exits, 2 doors in the front, 2 window exits over the wings, and 2 doors in the back.
Take me back to places I feel loved in. Maybe failing that, take me to Boston.
JetBlue would like to be the first to welcome you to Boston Logan International Airport with a local time of 6:53 a.m.
My next flight doesn't board until 10:22. I got this egg and cheese breakfast panini, so I'm gonna eat that because I'm starving. But right now I also need to spend some time researching and figuring out, like, I just wanted to show you the Instagram sticker. Figuring out the stories that are going to be in this news for the show. Because if I make it to Richmond, when I make it to Richmond, I need to be ready to go on. So I need to go on camera and report the news. And so what we'll do is I just need to basically essentially know the stories, and so one of them is Bernie Sanders. He launched his campaign, so I want to make sure that we mention that, and then of course having good questions. That means researching all that's going to happen at Blexit based on everything that they've done in the past. So a lot to just read over and look over, just to make sure that I'm the best that I can be here. JetBlue is just so beautiful. It's so cool to be here. There's so much snow. So the flight's boarding now, and there's a chance I won't get on. This is the only flight that will get me there on time. Now that I missed this, I can wait for the next one. I won't be on time, but after that, I'm just going to try to go home and not to Richmond at all. And just lose the money, unfortunately, but I don't want to go there and get stuck there and then...
I know it's hard, but no one said it's easy. Falling's easy, but there's only one.
I just got a seat. I got a seat on the plane. I got a seat. I'm going to Richmond.
I can't sleep, but I can dream.
glad you joined us on this Sunday for our flight to Richmond. 1 hour, 22 minutes flying time. Mostly smooth ride for us. Richmond this hour. It's partly cloudy, 45 degrees above zero. Welcome aboard.
Just hopped off the plane. I ordered my Lyft. Headed to CVS to buy makeup and tape so I can tape my mic to myself once we get inside and get to the story. And I'm also then going straight to the story because we're running late. All right. Hi, how are you?
My Lyft driver got straight to talking. She wanted to know what I was in town for, and once she found out, she had a lot to say.
What the Republicans are doing is working, because you get us away from the get the Democrats to come away from us. I object to what you're doing. You get us away from the Democratic Party, then the Republicans step in and they continue to treat us like
the
garbage.
Same way. So much so that I hadn't realized I left my tripod on the plane.
They weren't flying in. So the airlines lost, we lost, the business here lost, the food trucks had an issue.
Until I did, and didn't want to interrupt her.
I lost, but I still had to pay my bills.
Long story short, we made it to the destination.
Just because I didn't have the income.
Drove back to get my tripod.
None of my obligations with my financial bills. They didn't want to hear, oh, the government is shut down.
And then back again, making me even later, and the ride twice as expensive. Rejection.
Yeah. They didn't want to hear, oh, the students are gone. It's not their problem. It's my problem.
Oh, we're not allowing backpacks in the venue.
And that is where I left off editing, because I seriously couldn't figure out how to say this part of the video. That is the moment my heart dropped and my entire life sort of started to fall apart, because I was getting rejected in the most unfathomable way after finally making it to the event. The guy is like, no bags, and I'm like, I have my camera, I have everything in my bag, like I need snacks, like I need it. And they're like, you don't have a media pass, you're not real media. I'm like, I'm a student journalist. I'm just trying to figure out how to explain myself and like how to tell them that like I wanted to cover this event and that I flew all the way from Brooklyn. He was just like, I'm sorry. So I literally had to ask to come inside. Can I come inside and discuss this with you? And so they finally brought in like a media, whoever the media person is for Candace Owens. And she just looks at me and she's sort of asking the same questions they are. Like, student journalist what? Like, they didn't care if I said my school name. They didn't care that I was a young person who wanted to cover this. They didn't care, like, for an event that was supposed to be for black people, like, they seemed to immediately think I was the enemy, which was just so weird. And I think that was because they view journalists as the enemy. They view journalists as a part of the left. Just like, I can show you that I've done work. And she's just like, okay, show me. And so I'm pulling up my reel and I'm like, like, oh my god, like, oh man. She's just like, real question is, do you like Candace? And I'm like, do I like Candace? Did you miss the part where I said I was a journalist? My literal answer was, I don't not like Candace. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to say, like, journalism means try to tell the story and not input my own views. I'm not gonna say, this is a stupid event, I'm not gonna say anything like that. She's just like, I just wanna make sure that you're not gonna be doing any bad coverage. And I'm thinking, like, this is what the viewer thinks of this. Has nothing to do with me. Like, in the end, she let me in. She said I could come in, so.
But the mainstream media has told her for so long that Trump is evil, Trump is racist, conservatives are evil. The difference with the left and the right, and that conservatives think that leftists are wrong, and leftists think conservatives are evil.
We love America, we love this great nation, and we're going to make sure that this continues to be the country through 2024 and beyond. Thank you very much.
Hi, it's so good to meet you. I'm a student journalist and I came here from Brooklyn because I thought this was important. I just want to ask you, I saw your new show, congratulations. Can I just ask you one question? You said Gen Z, you see them as really conservative. What do you see in Gen Z that you don't see in other generations?
I think that the millennials probably, it swung too far left, and we're, my generation being the millennials, we're offended by everything. And there's something about Gen Z that's meaningful for
Oh my god. Okay, hey guys, so I feel like the last time I saw you, I was going I was in the blexit.
I was in Blexit, and I've actually been talking about it with Sarah. Say hi. You might be able to even see yourself. She has a really cool Instagram. You should check it out. I'll link her below. But basically, I didn't get a chance to do the anchor piece of this news while I was there because they were rushing, and I also didn't feel comfortable. I just didn't get to film a lot of it. So I have the tripod getting set up here. I'm gonna put on a little bit of Revlon. Sarah's losing. Literally bought this from CVS when I landed. I was like, excuse me, I need your cheapest foundation. What is it? What do you have? They're like, in your complexion? they're like, literally Virginia had, I kid you not, they had no black foundation. I was like, they were like, you could go to the bigger CVS. I'm like, I wish you guys could hear she's laughing OD in my ear. I think Revlon was the only company that they had that was one dark complexion. I was like, I'll take it. I gotta go. I was like, I just landed from Brooklyn. Let me get the foundation and go. Oh my god. I left it at home, and I don't have a brush either, and she was like, we don't even got any brushes, just use your finger. Sarah, stop. Sarah, stop. Literally. But I'm also weak. I just can't. I can't. She just told me, she was like, look, when I started using foundation, I just used my finger. Am I even talking to, who am I talking to? Oh my god. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do.
Good.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.